Frustrating. I didn't realize that my cat was on my computer and he turned it off. So I hope it didn't fuck up my game. So I had to get everything back to how it was. You know what, guys? Hold on. Sorry, guys. I had to take that phone call. But yeah. So thanks to my cat. Let's see how much progress we lost. But on the flip side, I am happy because I think we have a little bit more of the information we didn't have. But we'll see. I was like, hell yeah, we got the last of the code. Shut down. Yep. Yep. I don't know why. He sees my tower and he's like, I'm gonna climb that. And then it's dark in here, so the button is lit up for the power, and he's like, I'm gonna fuck with that.
I should keep an eye out for those symbols.
Oh, okay. Whew. But it's like, goddamn, dude, really? Really? Like, thankfully, my computer was able to boot up quick. Alright.
Definitely seen those symbols on some of the things in this room.
But I was just like,
Another look around.
was it an update? Because, like, my computer has done that before while I've been streaming. Then I'm like, no, because I set it up to automatically update when I'm not on it. And I look over and he's just fucking sitting on it. And it's like, of course. Of course. Alright, let's do this puzzle. I might have a phone call. I doubt it, though. I just want to make sure everything is okay. Oh, cool. Okay. So, let us... Let's start from scratch. Murder. So this one is M. 6 is U. P is R. I want to read these backwards. Whoops. O is D. But there's no O on here. 3 is E. Okay. So that's for murder. Okay, and then The parentheses, they're not on here either. N is G. No. Okay. But there's no N either. And a plus sign is P? There's no N or P. Or, I mean, N or plus sign. So those ones. The dash. Wait, no, that's an equal sign. Is S. And 5 is O. Let's see. 8 is W. Now we're on the new clues. So 2 is A. 8 is V. What do you mean? Oh, wait, that's G. God damn. The music sign is L. Leave. Yep. 2 is A. We already got that. And the music sign is L. And then 6 is H. 4 is I. I will leave. I will leave the something. Oh, in the vent next to your room.
I will leave notes in the vent next to your room.
Hell yeah.
Clarington Hotel reception desk. Andrew speaking.
Hey, Andrew. It's me.
Sophie, did you uncover anything in 509?
I did. I found a message written in strange symbols. A kind of secret code.
What? Awesome. Did you crack it?
Yes.
It says, I will leave notes in the vent next to your room.
In the vent? What an odd thing to do.
Yeah. And whoever the message was intended for went through a lot of trouble to hide it. It was torn in 12 pieces and scattered in 3 different trash cans.
So the cruises are keeping secrets from each other. Do you think maybe one of them's having an affair?
I don't know. It really looks like blackmail.
Blackmail? What makes you say that?
I found a letter from some sort of company, Fernie and Weissman. It mentions a security breach.
Targeting the cruises?
Just the wife. It seems some of her private information was stolen by someone.
Okay, but blackmail usually involves money, doesn't it? Did you find something else to back your theory?
I also found a bank statement belonging to Mrs. Cruz. Her account was emptied very recently.
Emptied? No one does that unless they're in trouble.
In this case, $5,000 worth of trouble.
Jesus, that's a lot. So you think she had to pay whomever's blackmailing her?
Exactly.
Yeah, that would make sense. Whatever info was stolen from Fernie and Weissman, she isn't willing to let that tea get spilled. Do you think Mr. Morgan's the blackmailer?
What if the Cruzes hired him to find the blackmailer's identity?
By following them around and taking pictures of them? That's a weird strategy.
Maybe he hopes to catch the blackmailer the next time he gets in touch with them.
Yeah, that makes sense, I guess.
I'll go have a look at the vent that's mentioned in the message, just to be sure we're on the right track.
Good idea. It's almost break time for me. If you need my help again, you can ask Beth to patch you through to the break room.
All right. Enjoy your break.
Thanks, Sophie.
I will leave notes in the vent next to your room. But which vent?
Okay.
The message said next to your
Oh.
room. So it has to be a vent in the corridor.
Let me close up in here. Although leaving this on the table isn't exactly... Throw that shit away.
Locked. It looks like the code is made up of 4 letters. Locked. It looks like the code is made up
Oh,
of
that's gonna be the
4
code.
letters.
Okay. Which one's Linda?
There is a vent near the janitor's closet.
Hello, stop
That'd be a
it.
good place to start.
And his name is John C.
Ew, I still have to clean up in that room.
Now's probably not a good time to disturb Bernard.
Assholes. 508. God damn it. So ignorant. I feel like I'm a perv right now, but I'm just trying to hear if they say anything else.
I will leave notes in the vent next to your room. But which vent? I think I have all the supplies I need.
Do I, though? I kind of want to throw those away, but at the same time, I don't want to piss off Linda. Next to your room. She said it was by the janitor. I didn't see a vent. Vent. Could it be this one?
I can't see anything in there.
There's so much clutter. Oh, I didn't even see the vent there. Like, oh, fuck me. It's another one.
Can't open these without a screwdriver.
Yeah, I said that I would need one, but you were like, I have all the tools I need.
Wait, Sophie, you don't need these. Be careful. It's a slippery slope towards becoming... Shoot, no screwdriver. What's life without a little challenge?
That clock makes me so anxious. Another one of these. I like these. Eugene. Linda. Bernard tells me there's a
Highest
cold
priority, huh? That means Eugene's probably working in Bernard's office right now. It sounds like Eugene asked Bernard to stop opposing the construction of the new psychiatric hospital. And Bernard was Bernard.
So he wants the hospital for his daughter.
Oh, Eugene. I had no idea.
So she's probably at one that's not close right now.
Huh. This must be Eugene with his daughter. He looks like a caring father.
Now we're just snooping on Eugene. No one's safe.
Another one. Wendy and Shaq have really gotten around.
They christened every room in this hotel.
Eugene's a pro at fixing the fuse box whenever there's a power. Wait. Sophie,
Okay.
you don't need these. Be careful. It's a slippery slope towards becoming a hoarder. Eugene must be down in Bernard's office. I should go ask him for a screwdriver.
Eugene. Save this. Okay. So now we have to go downstairs and find Eugene. Oh, is this the fucking creepy guy? We don't really know what he looks like, so that could be him. Oh wait, that's Bernard.
Miss Bellevent, isn't it?
What? Oh, Roy.
Oh, right.
I know what you're doing, and I gotta go clean that room up.
You're the one who took last week off, aren't you? You had to, take care of your sister, I think?
Mother. My mother. She's very sick.
No, I hope this doesn't become a recurring thing. I need to know I can count on you.
I understand, sir.
What are you doing here, anyway? Are you on break?
No. I'm just getting a screwdriver.
A screwdriver? What for?
Loose vent.
Well, that sounds like a job for Eugene, doesn't it?
Yes. You're right.
Then leave the repairs to him.
Okay. I will.
What's going on?
Oh, Andrew.
Sorry. Seems I've made a habit of sneaking up on you today. Spying on Bernard again?
No,
No.
I'm looking for a screwdriver.
I've heard enough of
for the
Bernard.
vent. Linda asked Eugene to fix Bernard's window.
Ah, gotcha.
Eugene?
What? Maybe you should go have a look. You know what? I'll stand guard by the elevator and, holler if Bernard approaches.
Okay, thanks. I'll be quick.
The fuck did Eugene go? Did he just fly? left a note.
Kinda wish I worked here when Raymond was in charge. Sounds like the hotel was very different back then.
So Raymond Leduc retired yesterday, more than 20 years at the helm. Founded by his father, Fernand. The hotel was Montreal's most respected establishment till the Great Depression. Ever since, guests have noticed a drop in the standards. My wife and I used to stay at the Clarington every year for our anniversary, said Mr. Grayson, who first visited the hotel in 1925. We've stopped coming 2 or 3 years ago because of all the unsavory characters hanging around. My wife was quite afraid. Oh, okay, so despite Raymond Leduc's retirement, the establishment will remain in the Leduc family as his brother Bernard is now taking over the reins after many years as the hotel's concierge. Interviewed in the lobby, Mr. Leduc promised great changes will come for the Clarington. I don't think you
Just look at
fulfilled those.
distinguished gentleman and a young Bernard.
See the one with bitch face? I like how even he left that screwdriver. Mr. Leduc, my employer has made the following request. To avoid unwanted attention, his identity should remain secret to both guests and staff. The temperature in room 602 should be kept at exactly 22 degrees Celsius. His dogs should be fed the very best roast beef. His room should be cleaned every day at 11:30 a.m. on the dot. Eggs should be banned from his room service orders. No one should disturb him between the hours of 4 and 5 p.m. I want to know who he is. He has a bra on there.
Ew. Is this Linda's?
Wasn't Linda just with Bernard? Goddamn, Linda. You know, you kind of are a hypocrite.
Is this Linda's?
You're saying you don't like divorced men, and yet you're getting around with everybody. Breadwinner. I could just literally throw everything away that I see. I wonder how that would affect the game. Alright, before I read that, I want to look at everything. Alright.
This does not look like a nice brotherly check-in. I had no idea things were this bad between Bernard and Raymond.
Dear brother, I thank you for your invaluable input, but need I remind you the terms of our agreement? I did my part. I got you out of jail and ensured that news of your deviant ways would not leak. Now I expect you to keep your side of the bargain and stay out of my way. You're not in charge of the hotel anymore. I've worked relentlessly in the last 2 years to return the Clarington to its former glory. A great challenge considering the poor state you left it in. I'm glad Father never got to see how you so shamelessly destroyed his great legacy. As for me, I'll be dead too before I listen to a single word of advice from you. You ask I lower our prices, but I can tell you I plan on doing just the opposite. My guests will only be la creme de la creme. Your deviant friends can find themselves another place for their sinful debaucheries. Enjoy your retirement. What a little bitch.
Opposing something that could help so many people just
Yeah.
because it's close to your hotel? This is ridiculous.
Dear Mr. Weston, I would like to thank you again for agreeing to this partnership between the Clarington Hotel and Weston's department store. Thanks to your generous help, renovations are well underway and the hotel has never looked better. On another note, it has come to my attention that you formed a group of local businessmen to oppose the construction of the new mental hospital. After working so hard to elevate the Clarington standards, I cannot allow a band of cuckoos to move in my backyard. Should you accept, it would be an honor and a privilege to join your fight. Enjoy the cold, you cold-hearted prick. I don't blame him. But I also don't want him to get fired.
So, I take it the open window was not an accident. Can't say I blame you, Eugene. So,
Poor
I take it
Eugene.
the open window was not an accident. Can't say I blame you, Eugene.
Yeah, like, his daughter needs it. And it sounds like she's at one that's far away. And just 'cause I don't want him to get fired over that.
Aha! Let's get you to that vent. With this blizzard, Bernard's office will be a skating rink by the end of the day. Best to avoid that.
Yeah. He does deserve it, but nobody should lose their job except those two that gossip all the time. I wouldn't care if they did.
You remember that loose tile from last week?
Yes?
Well, I'm afraid it hasn't been properly repaired.
What do you mean?
I mean that, it's still broken, sir. Someone put a rug on top of it, but you can still hear it crack. I'm just checking to make sure guests don't trip over it.
Is that part of your job description?
No. No, it isn't, sir.
Oh, well, then I suggest you stop worrying about Miss Belivet. What were you doing in my office?
I was simply closing the door. Someone left it ajar.
Huh. Must have been Eugene. Well, don't you have work to do?
Yes, sir.
Then get to it. Oh, Mrs. Drake has asked to see you.
Why can he not get
Just
her
a
name right?
sure. Apologize one more time for Friday's mishap. Do whatever needs to be done. We cannot afford to lose such loyal guests.
Very well, sir. Whew. I think my heart stopped beating there for a moment.
Yeah, me too. But at least I found what I was looking for.
Perfect. Now, I should probably get to it before you-know-who comes out of his office again. Keep me posted.
The Bernard Whisperer.
Bobby made it very clear he doesn't like anyone walking into his kitchen uninvited.
I'd like to speak to Mr. Weston. It's Bernard Leduc from the Clarendon. Yes, the hotel. All right. No. No, I do not wish to leave a message.
Time to see what secrets that vent is holding.
Can I talk to Beth?
Oh. Oh, no, you're right. That shouldn't be there. I'll have someone... mm-hmm. No, we don't offer that service, unfortunately.
Back to the vent. And then we're gonna have to decipher that one. I feel like it always acts like it's gonna glitch when I get out of the elevator. What are some of the other rooms?
Oh, I guess I'm free to disturb room 508 now. But That's where Bernard and Linda were. Ew.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a complete, so...
All right, let's open the vent.
Let's clean this first. Ew. That brown one doesn't look like it's fitting good. It's gonna bother me. Waiting for one of these times something to be in the cup. They had that good champagne. Just leave their tissues all over the floor. That's okay. I'll clean up. Did I look in this drawer? Okay. Really? What would she do? Like, have her little romantic time and then just put the no to divorce thing in there? Like, dude, I have to clean. Oh. Nobody has needed toilet paper. Alright, I guess that's good.
Another day, another dirt. I'm sure I'll find more laundry to add to the pile.
Alright. Yeah. Oh, whoop, 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 whoop. Wait, what? Oh. We're just gonna leave the vent like it was. It's okay. Oh. Nice, so I don't have to keep looking at my phone.
Maybe deciphering that note would be easier if I had more symbols to go off of.
Mm-hmm. Where do I get the symbols from, though? Because I looked at everything unless it changed. I guess I can do... E is 3. A is 2. Holy shit. Oh, the squiggly. So some of these... I is 4. The music note is L. M. Michael. N. 5 is O. Wait. Yeah, 5. R. P is R. Equal sign is S. The squiggly is T. Wait, T, U, V. 6 is U. That is a U. Mrs. Maybe? I don't know. V is that weird G looking thing. Which I don't see on here. 8 is W. X is the weird looking W. Seven is Y. Meet me tonight in my room. Michael will be sleeping. We need to discuss our plan.
Meet me tonight in my room. Michael will be sleeping. We need to discuss our plan.
Is he an assassin? Like, did she hire a hitman to kill her husband? I don't know.
Reception desk, Andrew speaking.
It's me.
Hey, you got anything good for me?
Like, that's like literally the game that I've been playing on my phone. But I actually suck at it on my phone. Which one? Look up a
Actually,
guest.
that's why I'm
He doesn't need to know
Would you mind
everything.
looking up another guest for me?
Oh, so there's one more character to the cast.
Yeah. Someone named Michael?
I'll just check the logbook.
So wait, Michael's not the
By the way,
husband?
how'd you get that name?
I found another message written in secret code. It says, "Meet me tonight in my room. Michael will be sleeping. We need to discuss our plan."
Is Michael another husband?
Maybe.
Well, there's one staying in room 507.
Mrs. Beaumont's room? But she doesn't have a husband. She's here alone with... Oh! Michael must be her son. I got him some extra blankets the other day so he could build a fort.
Oh, he's
That's
little.
really nice of you. So, Mrs. Beaumont is linked to the cruises, huh? I have a feeling we may be approaching the climax of this story.
I guess I should go have a look at 507, but it's not on my list. There's a do not disturb sign on the door.
How about I call up there? You know, to make sure no one's home.
Good idea.
Just a sec.
I never got the code to the box on the bed. But it wouldn't let me try.
Well, it looks like the room is ready for your snooping, my lady.
Thank you, good sir. I'll call you back.
So... Okay. What did this... I thought I cleaned everything, but those were, there was flower petals. I didn't do shit in here. Was this a partial? Yeah, it's a partial. Because they're still here. People just leaving their bras out everywhere. Okay. They're having marital problems. He's sleeping on the couch. Yeah, because I did that. I did that. Yep. So 507. And I'm gonna make sure that this was just a partial, but I don't see why it would be complete. They're still there. Yeah, partial. Okay. On to 507. Which I think is right here. Yep. So, do not clean. I need to make no trace that I was here. Is there a note on this door? Oh no, it's just the plaque.
Mr. Cruz, huh? Numbers, dates, times. What does it all mean?
Lipstick.
I know lipstick marks are a pain to scrub off, but they're kind of charming.
I knew the coffee cups would have significance. And that's the different one.
A lovely shade of lipstick.
Because that was when Mrs. Cruz came over and they had brandy. Okay. He does fire insurance. Okay. A blank photo frame. Oh. Can I open this one? No. So he wanted to go do this offer.
So you were eager to set up a meeting, but didn't want anyone noticing.
I hope you're well in spite of the circumstances. We've been on the train for 2 days now. It's a long ride, made even longer by the fact I cannot wait to see you again. We are scheduled to arrive in Montreal on the eve of Valentine's Day. I booked room 509. It's a marital suite. When we arrive, please refrain from talking to me until we can figure out a safe way to see each other. Say hello to Michael for me. Mrs. Beaumont. She was having an affair, maybe? Or was this the wife?
Oh, Michael. Adults can be so confusing. I promise it's not you.
Dad, I'm sorry, but Mom asked me not to tell you the name of our hotel. She allowed me to talk about our room, though. We have 2 little beds, a radio, and even a television. Mom let me build a fort, and the maid brought us extra blankets. She's really nice. The hotel's nice, too, but I miss home. I wish Mom and you could be happy, and I wish everything could go back to the way it was before. But Mom says it's impossible. She says she no longer loves you. Do you think she'll ever stop loving me too? La grammaire. Pour two. Grammar for you. Nouvelle edition. To Anne Bursey, subject Michael's withdrawal from school. Dear Mrs. Bursey, we have successfully processed your request to withdraw your son Michael Bursey from his school schedule and system under the agreement that you will continue his education from home. Following this letter, you will receive the list of books and school materials you need to purchase in order to follow the curriculum from home. Social worker will be in touch to help you understand all milestones so that your son can benefit from our programs from the comfort of his home. Thank you for thinking of your son's education. Director Donald Bieran. So she was teaching him.
Sounds like this is from your school days, but the name of the sender is smudged.
Dear Anne, you were right. I miss the snow already. It's so hot right now in Texas, it's quite a shock after the cool weather in Montreal. My family has never seen snow before, and I could not find the words to tell them how beautiful it is. They don't understand what they're missing. I wish I could build my brothers a snowman like the one we built together a few weeks ago. I know it's childish, but I had not had that much fun in years. Christmas was exhausting. 9 days of eating, singing, dancing. It's great fun, but I'm glad it's over so I can rest a little. Of course, celebrations will resume for New Year, but it gives me a few days to relax. How are things going with your family? I know you don't get along well, but I hope you're still able to have a good time. I will leave Montreal on the 8th. I cannot wait to go back. I miss finding black cat hairs all over my clothes. I miss our late night studying sessions at Harry's. I even miss Sister Miller's classes, if you can believe it. It looks like an M. Michael?
Aha! Keys are Snoop's best friend. Funny how some games really stand the test of time. I used to play this with Mom.
Shoots
all
and
the
ladders.
time. Funny how some games really stand the test of time. I used to play this with Mom all the time.
Does she like the wife?
So a husband can abuse his wife and just get away with it? And people like Linda still think divorce is wrong? Ugh.
Dear Anne, I have met with Lewis and he has asked me to give you the enclosed letter. I think I should reiterate that some of your accusations, such as wife abuse, are not grounds for divorce in Quebec. I understand you're hurt, but I do not think antagonizing your husband is very wise at the moment. Do not forget to be in court at 11 a.m. on the 20th. Be on time. Also, a friendly reminder that my fees for January need to be paid before the end of the month. I am happy to help you out, but I cannot work pro bono on this. Sincerely, Howard. Fuck you, Howard. She has a lot of empty frames. Greta. That must be the black cat. Okay, that is probably what the key goes in.
Aw, that's so sweet. I didn't do much, but I'm glad it meant something to you.
Don't take that now.
That look in your eyes. What does it mean? And who is this from?
This letter has been sent to you and has been around the world 3 times. The one who breaks the chain will have bad luck. Mr. Smith received the letter in 1953 and made 33 copies and sent them. 3 days later, he won the lottery. Mr. Jones received it in 1956, made 33 copies and sent them. 3 days later, he discovered an old treasure in his backyard. Mr. Williams received the letter and burned it. His wife and 3 kids died in a fire that very night. Mr. Green forgot the letter in a drawer and lost his job. When he found the letter again, he got a better job than before. In no case should this chain be broken. Make 33 copies and send them. You will experience great joy within 3 days. Oh, God.
He's all but outright threatening you.
Oh,
I hope you can stay as far away from him as possible.
it's written in French. I just met with your damn lawyer. You've got some balls to accuse me of all that, as if you were so irreproachable yourself. Do you think I don't know where you spend your nights? But worst of all is that you won't let me see my son. You won't even tell me where he is. If you think you have a chance to get custody, you really don't know me well. I won't let you take Michael away from me. What a dick. The lipstick. No, I don't want to clean that. Fuck.
Looks like someone grew tired of looking at your face, Mr. Beaumont.
Ew, how did the toilet get black? What did you do? Okay. Well, let's look in this box. Yeah, really, fuck you, Howard. And they were roommates? Yeah, really. Fuck Howard. Fuck all the men in this era. Like, okay, for the most part. Like, all the ones who thought like that, they're all dicks.
I'll need another key to unlock this. Haven't I seen one just like this somewhere?
Did I?
That key looks so familiar.
505?
Why do I associate it with room 505?
No! No, I don't. 505. Ah, wait, there was a key in here? Was I supposed to clean this? Oh, this was the stalker guy's room. Oh shit, I missed some film. Cloudy, you gotta move. Wait, he had a key? Was it this one? No. Why does that TV keep turning on?
One more pillow, then you're good.
Where's... oh.
Oh.
So... wait. He has a ticket as a bookmark.
The storm must be getting
Oh,
worse.
this key.
I don't think I'll need this again.
Okay, maybe not. What key are you talking about?
Think, Sophie. Where have you seen a key like that one before? In a safe?
don't see a key.
Ah, there you are. With Marcella. God knows where she is.
What am I doing?
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Andrew speaking.
Hey, Andrew.
Sophie, crazy timing. I've got something for you.
Oh, what is it?
I heard a certain Mr. Cruz and a Mr. Morgan had an argument yesterday evening.
Really? Who told you that?
Jacques did. Apparently, it got so heated he had to get involved. And it sounds like I was on the right track, because he heard a particular word thrown around quite a lot. Can you guess what it is?
Affair?
Exactly.
How bad was the fight?
I think Jacques got in the middle of it before it got too intense. But he said Mr. Cruz looked like he was about to kill Mr. Morgan. So Mrs. Cruz must be having an affair with him, right? And her husband found out?
Maybe, but that doesn't explain Mrs. Beaumont's involvement with Mrs. Cruz.
What do you mean?
I found a chest in room 507. I think it can only be opened by turning 2 keys at once. I found one of them in Mrs. Beaumont's things.
What about the second one?
Well, I remembered seeing a similar key in one of Mr. Morgan's stocking pictures, so I went back to check. Mrs. Cruz wears it as a pendant. It looks identical to Mrs. Beaumont's key.
Let me get this straight. Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz own identical keys that open a chest with 2 locks? Okay, there's definitely something going on between them.
That's what I said.
I think Mrs. Cruz and Mrs. Beaumont might be the ones having the affair.
Really? Well, it is the 1950s after all. I guess anything's possible. Did you find any clues that might support this?
Nothing concrete. I mean, I did find a letter that suggests they may have gone to college together, but they could just as well be good friends, right?
Yeah, that's probably more likely.
I guess we'd know for sure if we could have a look at that chest, but I don't think I'll be able to open it. I've looked around room 509. I would have seen the second key if it was there. Mrs. Cruz must have left with it this morning.
Probably.
We were so close. I can't believe it all ends here.
Well, if you get me a candle and some plaster, I may be able to do something about that chest.
How?
I'll tell you later, okay? Just find those things, and I'll meet you in the basement
Where am I
as
gonna
soon as I can.
pull that out of?
Thank you for not giving up.
I would never give up on you.
Can I look at this again? Oh, yes, she did. She did.
This looks like Beaver Lake. This looks like
Yep, and that's where
Beaver Lake.
Mount Royal.
Plaster and candles. Well, half the hotel's under renovation. I should be able to find plaster somewhere around here.
I really want to know, like, so I could see the motive, like, that one lady, Anne or whatever, she's done with her husband because he was a dick. And if they already knew each other, they already have, like, her and the other lady, they already have an established relationship. I don't know much about what's her face? Marcella's husband. So we need plaster and candles.
Didn't I see a plaster bag near the stairs earlier?
I don't know, did I? What stairs? We've only taken the...
Great. This takes care of half of this little scavenger hunt. As for the candles, doesn't Rebecca keep some in her locker downstairs? I can probably find the rest of what I need in the basement.
Nice. Okay. I don't think I ever went over this way. 504? Was this my room? Wait, am I supposed to clean 504? Okay, I did 505. Why does 504 look dirty? Partial. Oh, this was the room I started out in. Okay. Yeah, they're still staying there. So Rebecca's locker. Andrew?
Andrew? Gosh, I hardly recognized you. Guess this is from a different lifetime. Figures that if you were going to break
Les
any rules,
Miserables.
it'd be the ones about which books you can or cannot read. What happened to you before you came to Montreal? Why don't you...
Hello, my little ravioli. I hope you still like Montreal. I heard it's getting really cold up there. I know. You always rolled your eyes at me whenever I said that, but frostbites are no joke. I'm hoping you write back soon. The boys have been asking about you, and even though you think they like to make fun of you, I know they really do miss you. Everyone misses you. Nobody cares about what happened except you, my darling. Just come home whenever you're done doing what you're doing. I keep telling your father that God had the boldest plans for you, and that it's his problem if he can't see that. I've always seen it, my angel. Marcia at the grocery store says, let go and let God. I trust your faith. Blah, blah, blah. I'll cook you a real ossobuco when you do. Alright.
People don't usually leave these unlocked.
Okay, we did look at Eugene's. Why is there an X there? Wait. Bobby. We haven't been in the kitchen. Break room? Why is the break room open? Kinda wanna...
Are you scared to apologize? Apologize? I'm not the one to be apologizing. You're such an idiot. I can't believe that I fell in love with you. Wait. What? I want my mother's ring back. There. I don't want it.
Ooh, they got a lot of parts to scratch out of the walls. We heard... Oh, there's a famous movie director staying in 602. I don't know who he is. He even let the man bring his dogs in the hotel. Wait, this... think this was the map because it kind of looks like that table.
This must be Andrew's current read. Or one of them, anyway. Don't worry, Gossiper. I'm coming back to you. I still haven't learned how to hold on to these tight.
So I got my keys back. Does that mean I have to put, what's her face's back? It's your job to... They really don't like her.
Tempting, but every penny adds up, Sophie.
So that was the break room. Laundry room? I don't think I've ever been in here. Rebecca.
VIP is really getting to Bobby.
I confess I'm about to commit murder. I don't care who he is, how rich he is, how famous he is. The VIP is a goddamn psycho. He ordered room service this morning, but somehow the plates got mixed up and he received eggs instead of pancakes. It happens, right? Well, the man rushed to the kitchen in a frenzy and yelled at us for 10 minutes straight, saying eggs are disgusting and he hates them. I should have told him he's disgusting and I hate him. I thought of spitting in his next meal, but before leaving, he swore he'd never order anything from our kitchen ever again. Without the shadow of a doubt, this is the worst establishment I've ever visited, he said in his pompous accent. If he ever sends his clothes downstairs to be cleaned, can you be a good friend and stitch all of his pockets? Any other form of sabotage would do too. I know you're creative. Just be careful not to arouse too much suspicion. Rebecca, the washing machines are not broken. The problem comes from the pipes. They're completely frozen. It's only a matter of time before they burst and flood the entire basement. I've warned Bernard about the issue last winter, but of course he only cares about renovating the parts of the hotel the guests can see. Behind that nice facade, everything is crumbling. I'll see what I can do, but it's the maintenance. But it's not maintenance we need, it's a freaking miracle. He's not wrong. Bobby detergent. $216.
Ooh, is this a movie script?
I'm assuming I'll need to be in here at a further time, but not right now. Well, this was where I was before.
Oh, I'd very much like to speak to him, trust me, but I just can't find him. He's nowhere to be found. Gone. Disappeared. I don't know what on earth's going on. Is it because of that goddamn snowstorm? Or was there something in the coffee this morning? What do you mean? The whole staff's completely off. Jock leaving luggage carts everywhere? Wendy off. Andrew suddenly worrying about the floor tile. Oh, and that maid? What's her name? Sylvie? I never noticed how odd she is.
Sophie, you mean? I like her. She's a good girl.
You know what? I should call
Hell
the
yeah,
city.
I am.
Tell them they don't need to build that new madhouse next door. There's one right here.
Oh, Bernard. It's not that bad. I'm here, aren't I?
come here. Let me help you forget about all that for a minute.
Maybe your hotel wouldn't be crumbling if you would, like, stop doing that and actually fix it. Just a thought. Wendy, you still in there?
I'm good.
Okay, Rebecca.
So you do have a stash of candles. But where is it?
Bobby would know. I might have to go talk to Bobby.
It's locked.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Open. Says off limits.
Oh yeah, that's the shitty letter.
It's locked.
I think I read all those. So I put the master key back.
Maybe Bobby took some candles from
Yeah.
Rebecca already.
That's what I was thinking. Maintenance?
It's locked.
Yeah, Eugene is like MIA. Oops. It might be in the kitchen. Wait.
You're forgetting what you came here for. The candles.
Okay,
Better
well,
try to get them before Andrew gets here.
where is Bobby?
If Bobby has some of Rebecca's candles, maybe he kept them in his locker.
You right. Look at me trying to go ask him like a psycho. Bobby. Is that a candle?
No candles, but this looks like the laundry room.
That's what I thought too. Glad I didn't throw that away. Because it looks like the counter. Right here. Candles.
Stash uncovered. Reb, you won't mind if I just got a candle. Now,
What else is down here? Okay.
let's see if Andrew is around.
Yep.
There you are.
I'm not sure I understand what the plan is here.
Well, I remember reading a spy novel, I can't remember the title, it wasn't that good, in which they used wax and plaster to make a key mold. I'm thinking we could do the same.
Are you sure it's gonna work?
Sure? No. In the novel, they used a special kind of wax, not candle wax. But I think it's worth a shot.
Yeah, you're right.
So let's do this, shall we? First step, pour the wax, I suppose? Careful though, the pot's probably hot.
How do I... There we go.
That's it. Nicely done. Next step, put the key in the wax, right? Better wait a few seconds before removing it. Looks good. Pretty sure you can take it out now. I think we're almost done. All that's left is to pour the plaster from the cup into the mold. Good job. So now we wait until it's dry, I guess.
How long do you think it's gonna take?
A few minutes, probably. We can poke it every now and then to check.
I bet you didn't think you'd be making a plaster key today, huh?
No. But I like it. I feel like I'm in one of those novels I spend my days reading.
Have you ever read banned books?
What do you mean?
You know, books banned by the church. I heard, Copernicus is a pretty interesting read.
Huh. Funny you should say that. It's on my list, actually. Although I can
I know, I
confirm
read
it
the
takes a more
list.
scientific mind than mine to enjoy it.
I suppose there's a reason why those books are illegal, right?
Well, the church did persecute Galileo for saying the Earth revolved around the sun, and not the other way around. So, even as a man of the cloth, I don't mind saying their judgment isn't always the best.
How do you get your hands on those books? It must be pretty hard.
Well, if you know the right people in the right bookstores, you can get your hands on just about anything. It takes a lot of time and money, though. Sometimes these books come from halfway across the globe.
Really? It must be so nice for writers to know their books travel around the world like that. Have you ever thought about being one?
A writer? Oh, oh, no. I'm terrible.
So you've tried.
I thought for a while it would be my true calling, but one of my roommates read my manuscript and assured me it wasn't for me. And what about you? Do you write?
Not really. I mean, I have this journal in which I write about my day and stuff, you know? And sometimes I scribble down some story ideas, but I've never had the time to properly develop them.
Hey, why don't you come over sometime? We could read each other's writing. What do you think?
Okay, why not? Just promise not to laugh.
I won't laugh at yours if you don't laugh at mine. But seriously, I'm sure you're underselling yourself. With all the things you see in guests' rooms, that brain of yours must be bursting with great ideas.
Maybe. We'll see.
Oh, look. I think our key double is dry and ready to go.
I can't believe it worked. I could not have done this without you.
Well, I'm glad I was able to be of some help. I should get back upstairs, though. I've been gone far too long already. Let me know how it goes with the key. Oh, and you should probably be careful when you turn it. Otherwise, it could break inside the lock.
Yeah, I'll be careful. Thank you for everything.
You're welcome, Sophie.
So it's gonna break when I turn it. That's for sure gonna happen. I should probably clean this. No witnesses. I really like this game, but I do think that's gonna be it for me tonight. I still have to figure out dinner. But like, I wish that I had eaten because I could keep playing this. It's really good. And I know it's not very long. Like, I think it only takes like 4 or 5 hours, so we really are probably almost done. I just don't want to get to the point where I'm starving before I start cooking dinner. But I'm like, man, I really want to keep playing. But yeah, so we'll finish this next. I don't know, maybe next time, maybe next week. But then we'll go back to Dead by Daylight. And then I do have some other games that I'll be putting in for the week while we play Dead by Daylight. Okay, Sarah's ending. I was gonna raid out to Sarah, but that's okay. see. Ooh, okay. We'll raid out to Callie. Callie is playing Phasmophobia, which is fun. I haven't played that in a while. But I appreciate everyone, whether you just got here or have been here the whole time, whether you chatted or lurked. Yeah, I hope everyone has enjoyed this game. I'm really excited. I kind of want to finish it sooner rather than later so I don't forget, like, my theories about who it is and, like, their motives. So, who knows? Well, maybe we'll finish it this week. But I hope everyone has a good night and stick around for the raid. Bye!